Welcome to your after-work guide to stretch, strength, and inner peace. This is a time to unwind and let go of all concerns. A time to nurture yourself completely, body, mind, and soul. Relax deeply, be comfortable in your body, and enjoy your experience. The idea is not to do the postures perfectly, but to use them to enhance your well-being. The practice is to be fully present with your physical sensations, the breath, and the thoughts you are having. Be your own authority over your body. If you have an injury or existing condition, feel free to modify or not do something that doesn't seem appropriate for you. It is a good idea to be centered and fully present before beginning yoga. So come into a comfortable, cross-legged, seated position, sitting on the floor, palms face up, resting on the tops of the thighs, in preparation for a short centering. You may want to sit on a firm pillow to elevate the hips. This allows for the natural curves in the spine to equally distribute the weight throughout the back. Once you get comfortable, begin elongating the spine, sitting up tall, and allow the eyes to close. Take in a few deep breaths, letting go of your day. Now bring your awareness into the face and begin to soften all the muscles in the face, the forehead, the eyebrows, the tiny muscles around the eyes, the cheeks, and the jaw. And allow the awareness to travel down to the throat and the neck, releasing any tension from the shoulders. The arms and hands are so relaxed, just resting on the knees. Be aware of any holding, any tension in the legs or the feet, and let it go. Bring the awareness to the belly now, softening the belly, and we'll begin moving into some deep yogic breathing, some deep abdominal breathing. We'll be breathing primarily in and out through the nose, as long as the nasal passages are clear. Breathing so deeply that as you inhale, the belly expands. And as you exhale, the belly relaxes back. You're using the abdominal muscles, the intercostal muscles between the ribs, and the diaphragm muscle to help you breathe, even squeezing out all the air from the lungs as you exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhaling fully. Exhaling, squeezing all the air out. And just keep your mind focused on your breathing for a few moments now. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to focus on your breathing. In yoga, breathing is as important as the postures are. You want to be breathing the complete abdominal breaths throughout this session. Begin to add a little movement to our meditation now by beginning to rock the pelvis. Very simply tilting the pelvic cradle forward and back. Inhaling and exhaling as you move, warming up the back, warming up the hips. Good. Now begin to circle the hips. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just stay present with your body and feel it as it's moving. Moving in a way that feels good to you. Change directions. And now bringing the circles to a close, come back to center, sitting up nice and tall, and begin elongating the spine, pressing up through the top of the head and down through the sits bones. Pressing the shoulders back just slightly. We'll inhale the arms out to the side and up overhead, interlacing the fingers and turning the palms inside out. And begin to stretch from side to side, really feeling your body. Where does it want opening, release, strength? Good. Now begin to circle the arms. Breathing, moving, and staying present. Both directions. Press the arms back now, allowing your head to tilt back as you arch the spine, knees press down, taking a deep breath, way deep down into the belly. Very nice. Now release very gently, just allowing the arms to very slowly return back to the tops of the thighs. And allow the eyes to continue staying closed as you take a moment to simply relax and turn inward. We're starting out gently. This relaxes the nervous system and quiets the mind. When you incorporate meditation, slow movement, and deep breathing to your yoga practice, you're adding a holistic component, evolving and bringing health to all levels of consciousness. The mind becomes centered, the emotions balanced, the spiritual nature uplifted, as well as profoundly improving physical health. Taking a deep inhaling breath now and bring the arms around behind you, interlacing the fingers, palms together, draw the shoulders, the scapula together back behind, and we'll begin some neck work. Begin to extend the chin up and down. Good. And then bringing the head back to center, turn the face left to right a few times, just allowing the neck to unwind and release. Coming back to center, the final neck work will be bringing the right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Keep the shoulders down as you continue moving gently and softly. That should be fine. Release the hands now and very slowly allow yourself to begin flowing right down into a position lying on your back in preparation for the wind removing pose, Pavanmuktasana. Taking a deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, interlacing your fingers about an inch below the kneecap, and draw the knee in as close to your body as you can get it. Pressing the shoulders down, and just gently rock that knee from side to side. Tiny, nurturing movements. And release, changing sides, drawing the left knee into the chest now. Deep breathing as you're even in the posture. Good. Release now. And flop the feet in and out, nice and vigorously. Releasing that, we'll be moving directly into some abdominal strengthening. Slip the hands underneath the buttocks with the palms facing downward. These leg lifts are great because they do strengthen the abdomen and the back. And if lifting both legs at the same time is too much, feel free to just do one leg at a time. This is a good strengthener for the abs because we can keep the neck on the floor and relaxed. Press your low back firmly into the floor now and take in a deep inhaling breath. As you exhale, lift both legs or one at a time up till the feet are directly over the hips, and then lengthen right back down until about an inch above the ground. Inhale back up. Exhaling, lengthen and lower. And continue now. I'll help you count. We're on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep that low back pressed into the floor. That was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. That should be plenty. Go ahead and relax back down now and roll the head from side to side. Now let the body go lax. Go into sacred stillness, practicing pratyahara, the Sanskrit and yogic term for withdrawing the outgoing senses. Just relaxing and letting go here for a moment. We'll be moving directly into Setu Bandhasana, Sanskrit word for the bridge posture. Continue lying on your back. However, bring your feet into a standing position. Soles flat, hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Bringing the hands down by the hips, just let them rest there. Let's take in a deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, press the low back down into the floor and begin to roll the hips and the back up until the hips are as high as the knees, if you can get them there. Good. Now interlace your fingers, palms together, and begin to walk and waddle the shoulders together, supporting the neck. Lengthen the hands towards the feet. Now we'll really begin working the posture by pressing down through the feet and lifting the hips up. engaging the leg muscles. Press the knees in just slightly to engage the inner groin and inner thigh muscles. Keep breathing deeply. This posture tones and firms the buttocks and thighs. It also helps to detox some of the abdominal organs and glands. It's very strengthening. So press down through your feet and come up into the posture one more time, as deeply as you can. And then release the hands and very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, begin to lower down. Draw the knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around the legs, taking hold of one of your forearms, shoulders down, head resting on the ground, face relaxed, and now just gently rock side to side. These are very tiny, nurturing movements. This is a counterbalance stretch to the back bend that we just did in the bridge. It's important to always counterbalance the postures to keep balance in the body. Release the arms and legs now, just relaxing down into what we call the corpse pose or savasana. In preparation for our next posture, which is the knee down twist, Supta Matsyendrasana. Begin to stretch the arms straight out from the shoulders in a T position, palms facing upward, and roll over now onto your right side. Once you come onto your right side, make sure that your shoulders are both flush with the floor. Right leg is straight, and you'll place the sole of the left foot on top of the right knee, right on the kneecap there. Good, now reach down with your right hand and place it on the bent knee. Turning the face to the left in the opposite direction as the knee. And just close the eyes, softening the face. And continue with your quality breathing, the deep abdominal breathing. Pressing down through the back of the left shoulder and down through the bent knee, giving your spine a wonderful stretch, squeezing out tensions and toxins from the spinal nerves, helping us to remain calm, cool, and collected. This also gives a little stretch to the vertebrae and helps keep them in alignment. On the right side here, we're helping to detox the liver. So be patient and just keep breathing as you relax into the posture. Good. Now gently release, allowing your body to kind of unfold back into a position flat on your back. Taking a deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, slowly roll into the knee down twist on the left side, coming onto your left hip, sole of the right foot on the left kneecap. Arms are still stretched out, lengthen through the fingers, lengthen through the arms, turning the face to the right and resting the left hand now on top of the bent knee. Just close the eyes, turning inward, reconnecting with your source, your soul life. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Giving your body time to release stress and revive tired nerves. come into Supta Matsyendrasana, the knee down twist, one more time now, as deeply as you can, and then release by bringing that right hand over to the left and rolling over so that you can press yourself up into a table position. The table position is where your back is in the air, flat, like a table. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Palms are flat, fingers are wide. And from this position, we'll be moving directly into the pigeon, Kapotasana. So begin to bring your right knee all the way forward between the two hands and slide that left leg back. Keep sliding that left leg back as far as you can until the groin comes down onto the floor. And in this variation, we're just going to roll right on down, making a little pillow with the hands in front of your bent knee and resting your forehead there. Bring the elbows way out to the side so that the weight of your body and gravity can gently assist you in this stretch. This posture works the best the deeper you relax. You may find it comforting to gently rock from side to side a little bit, or you may enjoy just remaining still. Just breathing and letting go. Good. Extend the chin now, inhaling as you press your body back up, bringing the hands to each side of the knee, palms down. You're going to curl the toes under on that left foot, straightening the leg and pressing right back into the downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Your body will be shaped like a mountain. Both feet back, legs straight, hips are high up in the air. Begin lengthening strong out through the arms now. The shoulders are broad and wide. The pelvis is tilted so that the tailbone is lifting and you're pressing the heels down. The chest pressed towards the thighs. Good. Taking a deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, gently slide the left knee forward, coming back into the pigeon, this time on the left side. Lowering down, resting the right leg, making a pillow with your hands, and once again, just resting the forehead on your hands, hands resting on the floor. Very relaxing posture here. Remaining very present and aware so that you can respond to your body in a conscious way that works the best for you, allowing for any micro movements, any tiny little shifts, adjustments, or rocking that can help you go deeper into the posture. Extend the chin, inhaling back up using your strong back muscles to lift the torso up, shoulders above the hips. We're going to slide the hands back by the hips now and arch back, extending the chin away from the chest. Reach back, keep breathing. Good. And then begin to transition now into a kneeling position. Standing on your knees, the shins flat on the floor. The knees about hip width apart in preparation for the half circle, Ardha Mandalasana. Extend the right leg out to the side, sole of the foot flat, and making a fist with your left hand, gently bring it down onto the floor, about 12 to 18 inches from the knee, the left knee. And you want your fist, knee, and foot all on the same imaginary line. The half circle is a back bend, so we're going to be arching back. If you're having difficulty getting the left hip directly above the left knee, you may want to place a yoga block or a firm pillow underneath that fist. Inhale the right arm up and begin to arch backwards, extending the chin away from the chest, letting the head move back, and bringing up a slight squeeze in the buttocks to support the back as you press the hips forward. Keep reaching up through the fingers and then release. Very nice. Gently come down, pressing the hips back so that you can bring your torso back upright, and we'll change sides with the legs. Extending the left leg out to the side, sole of the foot flat, making a fist this time with the right hand and placing it down from the knee, fist, knee, and foot all on the same line. Check your alignment there. Bringing up the squeeze in the glutes, begin pressing the hips forward, arching back, extending the head back, reaching up through the fingers. Let that arm just reach back behind you. Lift the belly and keep breathing deeply. Back bends are energizing and excellent back maintenance. Softly release. Good. And then gently begin bringing yourself now up into a standing position. In preparation for the standing yoga mudra. From a standing position, bring the feet directly underneath the hips, toes and heels the same distance apart, standing up nice and tall. Taking a deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, bring the arms out to the side and around behind you, interlacing the fingers, palms together, drawing the shoulders together. If your elbows have difficulty straightening here, you may want to use a tie and give your hands a little space by holding on to the tie. Taking another deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, extend the chin, giving yourself a little back bend. And then coming into the posture now, begin bending forward from the hips, lengthening the arms overhead, coming all the way forward into a standing forward bend. Keep lengthening the arms overhead and press the crown of the head down towards the floor, forehead towards the knees. Good. Now just shake out the hair a little bit. Let the neck and head be loose. The weight of the head allows the neck to lengthen and creates a little space between the vertebrae. Bend one knee and then the other for a moment, just stretching out the legs, getting a good feel for the posture. Now lean forward to the front of your feet, opening up the back of the knees, feeling that good deep leg stretch, the stretch in the back. And now bending both knees, Take in a deep breath and inhale right back up. Squeeze the shoulders, arch back as deeply as you can, pressing the hips forward. Return upright. Close the eyes and release the hands, allowing them to just float back to the sides. And remain in standing meditation for a moment, allowing the mind to be totally focused on the sensations in the body. Continue with your deep yogic breathing, belly gently rising and falling. Now allow the eyes to softly open for our final standing posture, Vrikshasana, the tree. Bring your feet hip-width apart, toes and heels the same distance apart. Standing up nice and tall, shoulders back, chest lifted, face and neck relaxed. Now shift your weight to the left leg and begin engaging all the muscles in that leg. Kneecap lifted, and place the sole of the right foot on the inner thigh, or as high as you can get the foot on that leg. Begin pressing the bent knee back, opening the hips. And focus the eyes on a spot in front of you that does not move. Keep your eyes very steady without shifting them. And bring the hands in prayer position at the heart. Good. If you'd like to take it further, you can bring the arms right up in the air, keeping the palms together so that the arms are alongside the head, reaching up through the fingers. Beautiful. Gently bring the hands back to the heart and down. And then release the leg with ease and control. Good. Consciously keep the mind relaxed and the body relaxed. Just close your eyes for a brief moment. In the balancing postures, we're integrating the left and right sides of the brain, the negative and positive polarities, the male and female, the assertive and the receptive. We want to stay present in the moment and keep breathing. So gently allow the eyes to open once again, finding your spot to focus your gaze on, and begin shifting your weight to the right leg, engaging all the muscles in that leg, and again lifting the kneecap by squeezing the quadricep muscles, or leaning slightly forward will do it too. Now bring the sole of your left foot on the inner thigh and press that left knee back. When you feel steady, bring the hands to the heart. If you begin to wobble, just freeze with your body, but keep breathing softly. Inhale the arms up overhead. Very nice. Good. Gently release the hands back to the heart, down by the hips, and release the leg. We're going to be moving down into a position lying on the back. Gently roll the head from side to side, releasing the neck. And bring the right knee into the chest, pulling it all the way in briefly with the hands. Release And change sides, drawing the left knee all the way in, stretching out the low back, and release. We'll be moving directly into Savasana, the corpse pose, our final posture for this session. So take in a deep inhaling breath, and as you exhale, give yourself a great, big, luxurious stretch, just like we did in the beginning. Pointing through the toes and reaching the arms overhead. Stretch and move in a way that feels really good to you. And then release, allowing the arms to gently come down by the sides, palms facing upward, feet turning gently to the sides. If there's any discomfort in the back, feel free to slip a pillow under the knees. Closing the eyes, relaxing the face, relaxing the belly, and just letting go of all unnecessary tension or holding. Relax and let go. Let go. Let go. Feel the earth supporting your body weight and allow for that support. Feel free to continue lying on your back for as long as it feels good to you. You have now completed session 1. Adeo. Shanti. Shanti. Shanti means peace, and I honor the light within you, which in Sanskrit is Jai Bhagwan.